This episode is you looking unimpressed.
That's just what brains look like, man. Hi. And today I'll be reviewing brains. But I want to touch the brains. Not the stem, the brain parts. The brain stem is the boring part. Then well, it's like broccoli, you know, that's probably what brains are like. It's probably. You got this part, that's like the floret. The floret. And that's the broccoli brain stem, you know? Do we eat the brain stem?
No, look at it.
Viewers at home, brain stem. Oh yeah.
Here, hold your hand out. What?
I'm not ready for that yet. Where is the medulla oblongata? Is each of these little squiggly sections of a brain called a brain? That's why they're called brains. So these here are the brains of a calf. Basically, we're eating us some baby brains tonight. That's what I'm eating today. I just figure I should let you know. And what are you gonna do with these baby brains, Brandon? Brandon cooks baby brains.
I'm gonna roll them in flour and then I'm gonna fry them.
What kind of flour? You can't eat flour.
Gluten-free flour. So we're gonna
Gluten-free flour! Okay, this is what G-free flour looks like. It's yellowish. Because gluten is white.
And that, my friends, is what a blood
Fuck the
vessel
white man.
looks like.
That's a blood vessel.
G-free B.
G-free BBBs. Baby bees.
See this? This is what you don't want to eat. This disgusting
Which part do you not want to eat?
membrane. It smells like a mixture between rotten eggs and urine.
Sort of, yeah. It doesn't have the most pleasant smell of cooked brain. Edgar, what do you think about eating brains? Edgar, you can't really eat brains like that because, you know, we don't know. We're ignorant to your tastes. That's okay, though. Find you a mouse, you can eat its brains and skeleton, and organs and fur and skin.
Oh.
Skull fragment.
There you go.
Neato. How do you feel about eating brains?
It smells like rotten eggs.
Sarah's brain's face.
Apparently it's
I'm not excited.
That's all the parts we're not eating in one convenient dish.
Can you see my brains?
Yep.
The kidney lifter. The smell
Where's-
that left on your
Sorry. I had like a full can of Mountain Dew. So yeah, we're eating brains. I've always wanted to eat brains ever since I was little. And I knew that everyone had a brain. I was like, everyone has a brain. I want to eat everyone's brain to gain their knowledge. We're gonna have dreams that we're like seeing through cow vision, but we're really small and tied up in a room and never walking.
Don't forget the part that we're delicious.
So tender, oh man.
Yes.
No rubbed out muscles from living life.
Yeah.
Animal ate brains.
Right out of Ray Liotta's head.
You know that on average, just over the course of your life, because like if you eat like eggs or baking or things that contain eggs, approximately 3 rotten eggs accumulate in your brain over time. Egg matter clumps up and then rots.
It's not true at all.
Humans and animals.
Guess how much of that is fat?
Just
80%
fat?
fat.
80% fat.
It's gonna be delicious then.
It's more than half of your daily intake of cholesterol in one sitting.
So it's like shit for you.
No, it's really good for you.
Brain's good for your brain. Liver's good for your liver.
Yeah.
Stomach's good for your stomach.
You should just eat haggis all the
Meat's
time.
good for your meat.
In a roundabout way, yeah.
So is asparagus like nature's urine? And that's why it makes your
Yeah.
urine smell?
It's Mother Nature's piss.
Do you one for me?
Dude, mine's way smaller.
Yeah, it's my garlic. You don't do garlic with a high profile celebrity like me and get an equal share, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
some good shit right there.
Oh, I never tire of it. Look at that shit. That looks like the brain operating inside.
Peppered brains. I watched him. I got a really great shot of over the shoulder of him putting them in the dish. For the sake of art, Brandon.
I know.
Let's go!
Holy shit!
Smells like just butter, like frying butter.
Yeah, it's like the best kind of bacon.
Ready? Get the. Yo, how many diseases do you think brains carry?
A lot.
Brain parasites.
Pyrons.
What?
Pyrons.
What are those?
They're, they affect your, like, you eat them, they affect your brain.
Okay, they kill you?
No. Basically, you'll get mad cow disease.
Cool. Brains on my shirt.
Hungry for brains.
You are.
So this is what the brains look like now. They look like chicken nuggets.
Or poplars.
Poplars, yeah.
They look
poplars.
delicious.
This is how you properly serve brain. Potatoes and cheese, asparagus, and brain. Butter brain.
Maybe cow doesn't have like brains in its head, but little means a lot, you know? So I will be the first among us to try the brain. This is the brain, by the way, in case you can't recognize fucking potatoes and asparagus. That's the brain, okay? Alright? Sorry. That's what it looks like on the inside. Chicken, like I thought. The texture is like soft, soft.
Is the flour off-putting?
Just kind of tastes like sticky.
It tastes.
Taste some. Brandon likes it.
And?
That's good.
It tastes like the good part of like the really fatty part of KFC.
It tastes kind of like chicken fat.
It
I usually
actually
don't
is
eat the
pretty
chicken
good.
fat. I'm usually
I'm
picky,
still
but
freaked out by it, but it's good. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It is really soft, isn't it? Brandon, eat the giant asparagus. Oh, chew on it. Lick it. That's better.
I'm sorry. It tastes like the part of the meat that I don't eat. Picky
Part
like
of the
that.
meat that's like my favorite. I don't know why.
I cut off all the fat and I eat just the meat part. I can see how it's spoon food, definitely. Like if you're just eating brains directly out of someone's head.
Brandon, how do you feel with the brains?
They're fucking delicious. I eat brain like once a month or something.
Verdict on brains? Sarah's a fan of brains.
I'm a fan.
You like them, cameraman.
I did.
See, yeah, I don't know. It tastes like you had like something in a deep fryer. You were deep frying, and then you just found this little like crumb in the bottom that was like just breading and stuff, and you're like, oh, is that like a piece of like meat or something delicious? And it turned out it was just fucking fat and grease and like a pocket. But it's white. I don't even understand it. I will say, I see the appeal as a snack food. People who love like munching fat, they like slurping the grizzle. Brandon, were this the time of the Sultans and you had prepared me this dish, I would not have you executed,
Thank you.
but I would have one of your hands cut off. You cut a hand off if the meal displeases you slightly. Hair in it, anything. Slightly undercooked, slightly overcooked. It's brains and you're not really down with the brains. Empty calories.
Yeah.
Especially from a calf. Never thought about anything deep in its life. Does a calf wonder why it exists? So I award you and your brains the bronze emblem of organ cookery.
Thank you.
It's the worst. It's the worst one.
Well,
It's the worst of the three. There is no other award. Well, thank me. I'm giving you an award for smiling for the press release, okay? She's smiling. She's smiling. Just don't let it stop. Okay. I think that should be good.
I think you should be good at fucking dying.
Yeah, but I'm not. Hi. And tonight, on a very special edition of Hi and Today, I'll be reviewing. Hi and Today, I'll be reviewing also brownies made of chickpeas. What else is in them and how did you make them go?
3/4.
Not to the cupboard, to the camera.
There's 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. There's a lot of sugar. 4 eggs, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and chocolate melted in M&Ms.
Yes, I want to eat one. I think we all want us to eat one. Okay, so right away I notice this brownie is brown. Hence the name brownie. But it's a lighter brown that I'm used to, so I'm hoping that that doesn't affect the overall brownness of the brownie.
those work out?
Everything worked out.
Fuck!
I award you the Iron Chef's Cross for bravery.
Can you see my brains?
Yep.